Okay. I'm gonna play continue Half-Life 1. I'm gonna continue Half-Life 1. So hold on my last save. Isn't it such a satisfying sound? That metallic sound when you strike the walls with the crowbar and whatnot. Very satisfying, I think. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go onward. Last time I killed a soldier behind this turret. Oh, but first let me make a hard save like I've started doing. Okay, don't you just love how that turret is left facing diagonally, because that's the position it was in when I killed that soldier the other day. Anyway, let's go on. But first, the secret supplies up here, which hopefully I can get without hurting myself, because as we all know, the slightest falls in Half-Life 1 can really hurt you. Yeah, that was quite lucky there, wasn't it? Anyway, lots of people seem to think when they play this that you can't go through blast doors, and they'll be messing around for ages, not knowing what to do. Well, good to see Barney's getting his exercise there, isn't it? Running on the spot. It's good to be fit and healthy when you're fighting for your life against creatures from another dimension and soldiers who want to kill you to silence you. After all. Okay, but let's get on our way now, because Barney can't follow us over this train line. Well, I think they can go on train lines, but we're not going to do that anyway, just in case, just in case he gets hurt and dies, and then he's no use to anyone, is he? And yes, we need to get rid of these tripwires in order to get through there, so, why did it change weapons when I wanted to fire? Oh, there we go. Okay. That doesn't look... That doesn't look too healthy, does it? The rocket
Command post, team in position.
With these fumes, or maybe a kind of liquid dripping out of it or something. Which kind of makes you wonder if it's even capable of getting into space, doesn't it? Interesting. Interesting how there's a lambda symbol on there as well, isn't it? That seems to be the crest of the Black Mesa Research Facility. They'll put that smiley face on it as well, so that any aliens in space will know we're a friendly race if they see that. Despite all the fighting that's happening here, that is anyway. That wasn't too painful for me. And yes, you can tell I've gone through this before, haven't you? The way I knew that soldier would be down there, I mean. So, I'm curious. Well, it'd be interesting to think that, that place where I fought that shotgun soldier and the head crabs constantly spawned. It's interesting to think that that might be the base of this same rocket, isn't it? So eventually we'll be up at the very top of this silo when we get outside of this facility. Because that's what we want to do, isn't it? Leave this facility and get home to the safety of our loved ones so they can hopefully give us shelter from the soldiers trying to kill us so that we can't tell anyone about what's happened here with all the aliens and savage alien creatures and all. I mean, the government obviously feels like such knowledge getting out would be a threat to their dominion over all the influential masses out there. Good thing the traps in this game are usually quite big and obvious, isn't it? That way you don't come up, that way a lot of the time you don't come across any mines or anything that are discreetly placed on the ground and whatnot. Like in some of the more deceptive games like Fallout New Vegas and Kingdoms of Amalur, I reckon, into a lesser extent. I am almost up to 100 on both counts there with my armour and health at the bottom there. If I can manage to get to 100, I'll feel so proud of myself on this hard difficulty. I'll feel so elite. Anyway, let's leave the comfort of this little office room and see if we can progress some more. Doesn't look quite safe over there, does it? With the red laser lines and all. Let's crouch so we don't set off the turrets. Leg shot. I think I shot that bull squid in the knee just then. You don't want to walk into those turrets, by the way, because it will activate them even if you don't trip the red wires. Not so sure that I want to use magnum rounds on the bull squid, but yes, I think I will, given the narrow passageway up there and all. Not very conducive for dodging after all, and it's probably for the best if I destroy this turret. That way there was no chance of me brushing up against it and triggering it, which in turn would have caused it to turn on and shock me and make a sieve out of me by shooting me a ton. And then next thing you know, my health would be far down and my dream of having 100 for both my health and my armour would be dashed. So down you go, Mr. Turret. Strange how this track seems to be a double track, isn't it? Don't tell me I'm stuck. Yeah, seem to be stuck. Wonder if you can blast me way out. Yeah, this is the last district. That doesn't seem... triggered them. Still, at least they're killing the bull squids. Well, yeah, this has gone disastrously. That was rather stupid of me. Die. Okay, Yeah, probably won't get 100 with my health now. At least I survived though, even though that went absolutely disastrously. Don't think that took all the units on. Okay, let's use our Magnum to destroy it. He's got another of those guns that doesn't appear in this version of the game. I'm wondering if it's the same as that MP5 gun that you originally had in this game before the graphical improvements. It was like a smaller version of the big assault rifle. Anyway, let's go. Just destroy these corpses in rage. That's having lost so much health. Don't think you can destroy the turrets completely though, which is a shame with the destructive effect they had on my health and all. But it was all because of that cheap trick with the track, the way it trapped me and stopped me from getting on my cart here. And you can't stay stuck forever, can you? So I had to kill myself. But yeah, strange how there's two tracks here and yet there's no turntable or anything to allow you to turn onto the different line. And so that means this second track shooting off from this main track is kind of redundant, really. Wonder what could be in here. Oh, hi there. Oh, that brought me even closer to death, didn't it? Oh. Oh, it's dead, that head crab there. You're dead, Freeman. At least they learned how to spell my name this time, even if they failed to spell your. They've spelt it like in a Knights of Yore kind of way. Suppose that's fitting if soldiers see themselves as knights in a way, maybe. Although some might say these soldiers are heroic. Need to prevent any old grannies that might come along from getting pulled up and eaten by that barnacle there. That's rather a disturbing sight, isn't it? I'd be half expecting him to blink or move or do something to make me jump out of my skin or something. Oh, I'm not going to give you that opportunity, Sonny Jim. Funny, I thought there was more than 2 head crabs in here. I thought there'd be about 3 or something. But I guess my memory didn't serve me correctly on this occasion. This is a funny place to find a flask, isn't it? Such a lovely mess here. Let's go back to our cart, which has been torn to pieces here by all the turrets. Though it's starting to wish it hadn't come with me from the power-up chapter now, isn't it? Wonder what could be ahead, what terrors await us. Oh, cleanse. I'd best stop this now. Oh, hi there. Oh, I didn't think it would fire again. Oh no, what am I doing back here? Now I've lost my cart. So I could end up losing a load of health on this track here. But at least I'm not as bad off as last time. Seems like there's no sneaking up on bull squids. Yeah, that's their name, by the way. Not a very nice name, but what can you expect from big, man-eating, tank-like things? Things which are so mean and vicious that they even attack each other. Kinda hard to see through the fumes of destroyed turrets sometimes, isn't it? That's such a pitiable sound, isn't it? The death knell of bull squids. And those splatting sounds will be the sound of the other bull squid killing the head crabs in that other room. Oh no. At least I didn't lose a ton of health that time. Yeah, there you see what I mean about turrets coming to life by themselves if you brush against them accidentally in a clumsy way, like clumsy buffoons like me do. Anyway, I've lost a ton of ammo for this Magnum now, haven't I? So I'll try using something else. Any head crabs alive in here, I wonder? Good thing that door didn't crush me then. Crush me to death like they can do sometimes. Strange how the bull squid in here didn't seem to notice this head crab, isn't it? Good thing I did, anyway. All threats are neutralized now. So just on with the corpse disposal duties, and then we're done here. And I can try to make some progress after all my unfortunate accidental deaths here. As you can see, our cart has left us well behind, so now we need to advance and without it, do the best we can without it. Oh, it stopped and waited for us itself. Isn't that good of it? Now let's see if I can get on without... Ouch. Splash damage is hurting me. This time you're not going to shoot me, because I didn't think he could blast you with that if you stood here, especially when I was pointing down the track here. It's like the game cheated me, thinking that I'm too elite or something, isn't it? And no, you can't fire or man this turret, and you can't destroy it either, it seems. So, don't you just love the sound of liquid flowing through these? Don't you just love the sound of liquid flowing through these pipes, by the way? Anyway, now we need to destroy this this trip mine in order to progress through, you know, so it can't blast us to pieces and all. And yeah, this cart really has seen better days, hasn't it? With all my blood splattered all over it and all. Oh no, another trip mine. Oh, you haven't, never mind. Yeah, actually, I think I will go back to to that other piece of writing that we came across before by the soldiers, where those knights of your soldiers are threatening to kill me. Yeah, there's the black marks on the wall from the splash damage of those rockets which were hurting me somewhat before. I picked a fine time to stop there, didn't I? Yes, because this is such an unpleasant piece of writing here on this wall. We'll obscure it, make it prettier with a smiley face. Yes, that's exactly what I came back here to do. So now I'll be leaving on my cart once more. I think that's the Black Mesa symbol on the front of it. The symbol for this Black Mesa research facility. Now making progress, knowing everything. We've done everything we wanted to do and all. By the way, this is a long chapter, isn't it? Because there's two soldiers who shoot at you with these big cannons. So yeah, I'm probably not even nowhere near the end of this chapter yet. But regardless, on we go. I sense danger. Let's see if we can see that better. Die, Freeman. I saw the soldiers know how to use commas at least. And there's no spelling mistakes there, so I guess there's hope for I guess there's hope for the soldiers of the world after all. But regardless, procedure is procedure. Let's go. Yes. I'm just leaving that to brighten up the day of anyone else who follows after me through this scary place rife with danger and terror. Okay. Wonder what... Oh, I know what's behind that wall now. I think I know what's behind that wall anyway. Let's proceed cautiously here. Although I don't think there's a loading screen or anything, so I know what I'll do here. After all, you can hear those voting out sounds, can't you? So I hope my alternate click works. Hi there. Yeah, that seems to go well. Swimmingly, I might have. Okay. Must not allow myself to get too distracted or lost in the moment. Although lost in the moment would mean I was a bit. Oh, guess I was a bit too aggressive there. I handled that quite nicely, didn't I? Didn't lose any health or anything. Just getting rid of the bodies so no one suspects anything and all. Please look. Their faces and mouths and teeth look a lot scarier in this than they do in Half-Life 2. I suppose in Half-Life 2 they wanted to make them look friendlier. Yeah, but I suppose I don't really want to be giving away too much about Half-Life 2 and all. Since, maybe it's against the rules of YouTube gaming videos to give spoilers about other videos, and I wouldn't want this to be taken down or anything. Such a mess here. Now, out with Granny's antique revolver we go. crawling around with this, being all anxious about the dangers out there brings back memories of 1967 when Granny's house was attacked in the middle of the night by burglars, and she bravely stalked through the shadows with this revolver. Oh, they've got ridiculous range. She bravely stalked through the shadows with this revolver, and she heroically shot dead those burglars who posed such a threat to the residents of the house and the hall in their greedy need to steal whatever valuables they could find. But you don't believe me in the slightest about that little story, do you? Strange how duck jumping doesn't work when you keep hold of the duck button from the start. Hope this doesn't hurt me. That soldier's body didn't hold up too well, though, did it? Don't really want to use grenades from the assault rifle here. Oh, I just heard a head crab run. Where is it though? What is it? Oh, nothing like that. Kind of a mystery to make you anxious as to. Let's see if I can get a clean headshot on this soldier. Oh, not quite. Oh, that wasn't as bad as it could have been anyway. Oh no, lots of ammo. I'm a good survivor, aren't I? Knowing soldiers about they'll start shooting grenades over here. Oh no, I got stuck on something. That's always really annoying, I think. Maybe the handgun will be useful here. Oh no, that's a shotgun there. Okay, oh, that shotgun is kind of dangerous one over there, isn't it? I'd best try grenades now. How did that not kill him? Oh well. It's gone rather terribly, but no matter. Is the beret soldier still alive? The one who can start shooting grenades from his assault rifle? Oh yeah, he is. He's got so much health despite that headshot I managed against him before, hasn't he? Just barely killed him. At least I haven't died again anyway. Oh yeah, but there's something I wanted to clear up from what I said in my last video. I said that I felt ashamed from the limited knowledge of guns I was showing from my comments about the gun that the soldier corpse was holding, which you can't actually pick up or use in my last video. My shame wasn't stemming from my lack of gun knowledge. It was stemming because I actually have a bit of it, and well, with me being what's that word? A pacifist, and with me being British, and therefore I wouldn't, and therefore having never been around guns in my life, well, Yeah, the head crab is still there. Well, yeah, I just wanted to say that my shame is coming from actually having a little bit of knowledge of guns when really it'd probably be preferable to have less of it, wouldn't it, being the pacifist that I am and all. Or should I say wussy nice guy that I am. Anyway, I just wanna check this area out before I call it quits in this part. Can't remember what's down that way. I'll check anyway. Or maybe I should actually stop the video. No, I'll check. Could end up dying though if I make a mistake and slip on this track and I get electrified and all. Is this where I was before? Oh, yeah, this is where I come to, where all those 40 guards were waiting for me last time. Yeah. Also, if I remember correctly, what's down this pathway well, actually, I'll wait until next time to let you see it. So, let me just go and get my cart, and then we'll be going. Then we'll be finishing this video, and I'll be seeing you next time. This could be a bit tricky. Okay, it wasn't. So, on we ride. Yeah, these tracks are getting rather messy, aren't they? Is to be able to blood on them doesn't interfere with the electronics of the tracks and fry everyone on them, namely me. Oh no, I forgot about that soldier who appears there. I need to be careful with my lack of... Oh no, he stopped. That's very deceptive of him, isn't it? Yeah, he's wanting his opportunity to kill me, isn't he? So I'll just safely kill him from over here, like so. And yeah, I know that was horrendously cheap, but I've got limited health, so I've got to do what I've got to do. Funny how that stops to wait for me and then drives off by itself, even though no one's actually riding it. But oh well, yeah, we'll stop the video here, so goodbye everyone, and I'll see you all next time. Save like so. So, not quite satisfied with my performance. Well, goodbye everyone.